Howdy y'all, welcome back to Feed the Beast Light Pack 3. We did some work since the last episode. You can see some new buildings over here. What I decided to do was I moved the Tinker's Construct up here. Haven't built anything for it yet because I just haven't had any inspiration for what I want to do with that. So I'm just kind of leaving it alone. But I do have my sort of project wall where I decided some of the things that I felt like I needed to do. One, of course, is the sorting and auto smelting. I hopefully will get that online soon. Consolidate all the magic farm crops. Last episode, of course, we kind of had little ones everywhere. So what I did is put them all together like this. Now, there's some weird stuff going on with the fertile dirt, magic crops. I cannot plant these by hand on either tilled dirt or regular dirt, of the fertile dirt variety, anyways. At all, it will not plant on just plain fertile dirt like this is, and if I till it, it will plant, but then it pops off. I'm not sure why that is. It's not supposed to need water. I've tried it with water and it still doesn't work. I've tried it with the sprinkler over there. It doesn't work. It also is not working with the planter, which is over here. This is just, I took the wheat, what else? I have potatoes, carrots, wheat, spruce, then rubber saplings, oak saplings, and of course sugar cane. These are all in the planter, if I can click on that. And there's a filter or a transfer node on the bottom here, and it's set to just pull out the things I want to plant. And there's a what you call it, shoot, that it sucks. It basically keeps supply pipe. It just keeps 64 of an item in here, and it won't let anything else go. So there's a pipe that comes in underneath, goes to the planter. I only have water here just so I can kind of make sure this is working correctly. Does not need this water at all. You'll notice some of this land is tilled and some of it isn't. With the fertile dirt, like the trees will not plant on tilled fertile dirt. Sugarcane won't. But if you're doing carrots or any of the vanilla crops, then of course you have to. Let's go over here and sleep real quick. We do not, I was saying last time that the mob spawner wasn't really working very well, and it shouldn't matter just because of the, okay, pause real quick, emergency call, be right back. So sorry about that. I swear I've said it in videos before. It without fail, as soon as I hit the record button, I got dogs barking, people calling me. The rest of the time it can be completely quiet, but just as soon as I hit that record button, it's ridiculous. So back to this thing over here. This the transfer node from this chest takes the items that I want planted and sends it over there. Seeds, saplings, whatever. It goes over there. The overflow, there's another pipe that then comes back and joins in with the pipe here and goes into all these deep storage units. It actually needs, that little bitty farm needs all of these deep storage units, or you could use, of course, chest or whatever to take all the items, because not only do you have wood, but then you have the saplings. So for each tree type, of course, you have the wood and the saplings. So, and then with the rubber tree, you have the saplings, the wood, and the rubber. Potatoes, carrots are actually just singular. Of course, with the oak, you have the wood, the apples, and the saplings, so et cetera, et cetera. So every one of these is a product of this little bitty farm right here, and I'm just letting it run. We don't need too much. Tons of wood just off of these little 3 patches right here. Tons of rubber. We should never have to worry about getting rubber if we need it for a project. Now the spruce, you can see, thank you, thanks for helping me out right there. They grow these huge trees because when you put them together like that, they all combine. This is actually a small one. I've seen ones much larger. So I'm just getting a ton of the spruce wood. I have more of that than anything else. So if we come over to our magic crop area, it's not completely filled up just yet, and I'm not pulling the different crops. These are for blaze. I have those shut off. I just don't need that many. Then of course we have ender. This one is the cow essence, and you'll notice these little frames on some of them. These are the super crafting frames, and these are pretty cool. We'll just pop one off real quick. What you do is, say you have the item in either your inventory or a chest. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, it's the end of the summer cold. Take this little item here, and when you look at, like, just with the essence of cow, these are actually pretty neat because there's quite a bit we can do with it. I have gotten all the way up to the master infusion stone now, so I don't need all these extreme infusions. I just need the one to make everything. But here, this pattern gives us leather. This pattern with a bucket would give us a milk bucket. Then, of course, we can use it for experience. This is one of the only ones that does that for some reason. I would figure that all of them do, but that they don't. And then, of course, just 2 of them gives us 6 meat. So that's pretty cool. So I guess for this one we're going to do the leather. So we're going to take this and we're just going to shift click it on the chest there, and it gives us the little interface, and you just put your pattern in there that you want it. And then up here you've got different settings. Hold on, let me can I get rid of that for now? You get the different settings. You have player and inventory. So if you were to click, or let's right click the frame, don't left click it because it breaks. Right click it would give you either it would pull from your inventory or the chest, or the chest. You can just say inventory only, player only, and then you're back to the beginning. So we're going to just say the inventory of the chest only right now. Pop that back in there. And now if you shift right click on here, it'll pull a full stack out. Same over here. This is our uranium. And of course over here we have experience. Now I'm using the I was growing some glowstone here for a little while because you need the glowstone to make these little the essence lamps, which are pretty neat. They're not too bad. It's just stone, the essence color that you want to use. So if I wanted like a light green one, I could use the experience crop here. So the crops actually give you different color lamps, and then you need a glowstone essence to actually make the lamp. This one's gold. I need to start an obsidian one because to make the higher end weapons for magic crops and the armor, which I don't know if I'm going to do because I couldn't repair it in last season, so I don't know. I'm probably just going to go with the redstone flux, and then of course we have lapis. I'm growing lapis just because I need a lot of it to give the looting and the luck on the weapons. And then back here we have diamonds. Basically each one of these is 8 diamonds. I made this crop because you do need either diamond or emerald to make the master infusion stone for magic crops. And then what are we growing here? This is just essence. I just moved it from over here to have it automatically done. I haven't really messed with this. The reason I left this one in place and didn't tear it up like I did the wheat and carrots, potatoes is if you do it with machinery, you don't get the essence of nature, which does some neat stuff. You can make like things that I don't currently have, like mycelium and cactus. I haven't found a desert yet with cactus. Then I don't really know what these charms are for yet. I have to look into those. And then, of course, the magical food. It's kind of like a regen food. 6 hunger and regeneration 2 for 5 seconds. So, and then, of course, you can make the mossy stone and mossy cobble with it also. So, got quite a bit of it right now, several stacks. But I'm going to leave this in place just so I have somewhere to manually do it. Even though I'm on beef yet, I just haven't torn this out. Don't know if I will. But that's kind of what I wanted to do with the magic crops, just make it easier. They're all running with progressive automation down below. Now, currently they're all going into these chests. Eventually, when we get a storage system kind of hooked up, all this will go into a sorting system instead of just these individual chests. That's just my solution for right now. But we have these crop planters below each one, so each one is individually running. Not a power issue right now. Doesn't seem to be anyways. We're still we're running the reactor still. So that's the magic crops. What did I have? Consolidate magic farm crops. So that's kind of what that is. I just added that one back there, the mine factory reloaded, to handle kind of all of our vanilla stuff. With the fertile dirt, it grows pretty quick. It's not something that we use a ton of, so I'm just letting it run and collect, and if we ever need wood or something, we can just get it out of there. Build the Minechem Advanced Genetic Building. I did that one. It's very early on. I don't have any storage set up. I don't have the in kind of game multi-block structure set up. I will probably do that below ground, down below. But everything is working. We do have the 3 items we need. Then, of course, we have all our advanced genetic stuff here. Now, I added jump to my serum, blood serum there. And I'm really kind of disappointed. I'm not getting any benefit out of it. I recall last season with jump, I could hurdle over like a fence or something, but that's not the case anymore. If we were to take a look at the blood sample I have, you would see that jump is one of the effects that I have, and it doesn't seem to do anything. So that's disappointing. I still have not found a jungle, so no ocelot just yet. I'd really like to have that speed, though. That would be nice instead of just run that fast all the time would be great. And then this is where our power is going to be, in this room, or this building right here. I have it kind of laid out. We're going to tear apart that other one. This one's a little bit bigger. The other one's 5 by 3. This one is going to be 7 by 7 by 4. There will be 4 fuel rods. With the 4 over there and the 4 over here, there will be 8 diamond blocks in the center here. This middle block will be open, and then there will be liquid ender that will flow all the way around it. And that should actually give us enough to run our first full-blown turbine. But I'm still waiting for enough cyanite to, is it cyanite? To be able to do that. If we go down here, I did add some elevators. Got plenty of wool now. I got the woolly trait on, put it on my pig, so now I can just rapidly farm the wool. Boy, I'm saying a lot. Trying to think of what I'm saying here. So far, I'm just waiting a little bit longer to move the power over there. I made it tall to be able to expand it, so I can eventually add more than just one turbine. So I should be able to add, with this building right here, I should be able to add let me see, probably up to 3 turbines running, over 24,000 RF a tick with just this building right here running just one single reactor in there. So that's kind of why I made that a little bit bigger. Kind of like the look of that. I played around with that for a very long time. Different types of these are factory blocks from the Chisel mod. It's like 4 iron, 4 stone for 32 of them. Took quite a few to just do that, and then of course all the blue glass. That's just the Minecraft blue glass. It's not from a mod. It's just the default. What else did I have on here? So we've kind of done the magic farm. We do have the building for the advanced genetics Minechem. We have the power building. Have not started on the system yet. Slime farm with essence collection. Now, I have a couple of different ways of getting experience right now. I have the mob farm up there, which is pretty good. It's working gangbusters now. I have the experience essences over there. 8 of those turns into a little gem thing that gives you 40 experience. I also have, just from doing all the caving, I did a ton of caving kind of to light it up, see if that would help the mob spawner, which of course it did. Why, I don't know, because it should be so far above the ground that it doesn't matter, but it helped it tremendously. So all the oreberry bushes that I found, experience, iron, copper, and tin, just kind of threw them in there. For now, it's a little bit small, but don't need it too much. But the experience is pretty good. Unfortunately, these used to grow extras in the now experience never did, but the iron, the copper, and the tin, I recall they used to grow extra bushes. Like an extra one would pop up on top, and eventually they would just keep getting taller and taller. But I guess they don't do that anymore. So that's our second way of getting experience. And then down below, I've by looking at the little Opus map here, I've realized that there are a crap ton of slime chunks right around here, and one is, if you look on the mini map, is directly below my main building right here, where all the machines are right now. Directly below this, if we go to slime chunk, is directly below the building. I mean, that's super. So I know that will be running pretty much all the time, because that's probably where I spend a majority of the time if I AFK or something. So I've started kind of clearing out this chunk below. My thought being that is I'll make this into a pretty much vanilla slime farm, but with the added modded features. So normally I would maybe do a water source down here, push them all into a cactus or whatever, kill them and collect them. But on this, of course, we can use conveyor belts and a harvester. We can just put it down here and get them in. But I've got to kind of clear the area out first. So right now I'm using the build a hammer, which is pretty fast. And I'm just clearing it out. It doesn't take very long, you can see. And of course it's using oh shoot, let me see, thermal. It's using a I didn't go all the way to the resonant, but it's powered with a redstone flux capacitor, so it's got the 2 million RF a tick on it, so we don't have to worry about waiting for the much slower auto repair. This just takes, if I get it down damaged pretty good, it takes a long time before it gets to fully heal. With the redstone flux add-on to it, it doesn't take very long at all. I mean, I just throw it in the charger and it charges right back up. So we don't even have to worry about that. So we're getting a little bit better along. I think this will help as far as experience goes. We can just really start worrying about getting prepared to have enough experience to kind of enchant the higher end stuff. We do have better enchanting. I probably right now my enchanting tables. I have two. I have the better enchanting table and a regular enchanting table. They're both up there. That's how I was able to enchant all my armor here. Eventually, I'll move that down once this thing will actually never become obsolete because it is kind of helpful. I'm going to finish the slime farm before I put a mob grinder up there and just see how effective this is first, and if not, then I'll start just kind of like I did. Now there's another mod that we can add. I don't know how y'all feel about it. It's called soul shards. What it allows you to do is actually make your own mob spawner up to I believe it's a tier 5, and then you're able to spawn any mob that you have a soul shard for at pretty decent rates. So we could use that maybe for like mob essence. We could just get shoot like a zombie or something. So we're gonna leave this one a real short episode. There may not be any more of the vanilla episodes coming out. I've tried logging on a couple times the last couple of days to do some work on there, and it's down. So I don't know if what's going on there. I don't know if he called it quits or what. I haven't heard anything. Haven't gotten any messages. But I'll let you know when I know. So guys, I appreciate you coming by. I know this is a little short episode. Just kind of wanted to show you what I've been working on, what we're working towards. I want to clean this building up. I'm not too happy with it. I really like the look of the kind of these two. I think they look, pretty modern, like next to each other. Of course, I want to do a lot of terraforming around here. It's still kind of bleh. See what I can do with that. But until next time, guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. That's the best way of knowing when I do put out a video. And until next time, guys, I will see y'all later.